One independent committee in particular, the Lincoln Club, is making a big investment in negative ads against Nathan Fletcher. Here with the details is investigative reporter Joe Yerardi with KPBS media partner inewsource. Joe, welcome back.
Thanks.
Now tell us about this Lincoln Club. Who are they?
The Lincoln Club is a 30-year-old pro-business political advocacy group. They're viewed as the voice of San Diego's politically active business community. And this election, they're supporting Republican Kevin Faulconer for mayor.
And what role are they playing in this race?
As an independent political committee, the Lincoln Club can spend unlimited sums of money supporting or opposing candidates, as long as they don't coordinate with any candidate's actual campaign. And in this race, they're going hard negative on Nathan Fletcher, one of the Democrats in the race.
Let's take a look at that. You actually have some data that you crunched on that. There seems to be an overwhelming bias in favor of this negative advertising.
That's right. They've spent nearly $300,000 on advertising, and 95% of it has been attacking Nathan Fletcher, mostly through the use of direct mail pieces.
Let's talk about these mail pieces. I know some people have received them. What's on them? What are these messages saying?
There are really two different messages that are in these mailers. On one set, the Lincoln Club is criticizing Fletcher for his time in the assembly. They say he missed a lot of the votes up there while running for mayor of San Diego last year. They also say he didn't really show up to his job that he recently held at Qualcomm. The second line of attack is really interesting. The Lincoln Club is claiming that Nathan Fletcher is not a Democrat, as he says now, but is in fact a true blue conservative, a Republican, who's simply claiming to be a liberal.
We were just looking at a couple of the ads there on the pickup truck, things like this. But if they're a pro-business group, this Lincoln Club, why are they going after Fletcher for backing conservative pro-business principles?
Well, it's really an issue of the enemy of my enemy is my friend. I asked the Lincoln Club what their strategy was with this. They didn't want to talk. But most folks who are observing San Diego politics say the Lincoln Club, the Republican Party, and Kevin Faulconer campaign don't want to face Nathan Fletcher in a runoff. They would rather face the other Democrat, David Alvarez. And so these attacks are meant to boost Alvarez at Fletcher's expense in the hopes that they'll get Alvarez, who they think they can beat, and not Fletcher in the runoff. They think that Alvarez's likely voter base, lower income minority folks from Barrio Logan, won't turn out in a runoff in January, February, and that means Faulconer can win.
Where does it go from here? Are they required to do anything else? Do you think they'll change up their strategy and have more positive ads?
At this point, I don't think they're going to go particularly positive in support of Faulconer. The reason is that these sorts of independent political committees are usually tasked with going negative, with launching the attack ads, because they're independent of the actual candidates' campaigns. So Kevin Faulconer can say, hey, I don't communicate with the Lincoln Club. I don't know that they're launching these negative attack ads on Nathan Fletcher. I'm going to stay positive. And so it gives them that plausible deniability.
How about with Nathan Fletcher? Is he responding to any of these negative ads as far as you know?
Well, what Fletcher and a lot of his supporters are saying is, hey, we're being attacked by Kevin Faulconer, we're being attacked by David Alvarez, and the reason is we are the strongest candidate, we are the best candidate, and they're really trying to turn that around and use that as a positive for their guy.
Well, tell us a little bit about the data. You've been following this since the beginning of this race. Tell us what people can find out on our website.
Sure. If you go to the website at kpbs.org/follow, you can find out an in-depth profile of the Lincoln Club. We've got a searchable database of their donors and interactive charts that show what they're spending their money on.
And it is pretty interactive, so it's interesting. Well, we can't wait to hear from you next week, Joe. Thanks so much.
Thanks a lot.